2010 saw numerous architectural developments come to fruition in the short north. The SID had ample cause to celebrate the efforts of many of its community partners. Tonight we recognize three of the most visible. The first is the beautiful courtyard of the Greystone apartments. The Greystone has always been a signature feature of the short north. The 64-unit building was purchased by Nick Montel and Bob Schilling in 1984 and renovated in 1986. Most recently, the central courtyard of the property was given a dramatic makeover.
When we did the original renovation back in the late 80s, we had this as a nice green space, but we had always thought that what we would like to do is eventually go back to the original concept, which was to add a fountain in the middle of the courtyard. And the sound that it kind of creates, quiet, peaceful atmosphere here in the area, just not for our residents, but also the passerbyers.
Nick found an importer in Miami, Florida, and that was a challenge too, to coordinate getting that fountain in the pool, shipped here to Columbus, and having it stored until we were ready to do the actual construction.
In addition to the fountain and pool, the project included a complete landscape transformation, incorporating sitting areas and plantings throughout the courtyard.
What's so wonderful about the commitment that Nick and Bob made to the renovation of the Greystone courtyard is that it not only has such an impact on the quality of life for the Greystone residents, but adds so much character and vibrancy to the entire Short North community.
Today, under the thoughtful stewardship of Bob Schilling and Nick Montel, the Greystone courtyard has become a beautiful respite, an oasis to its residents, and an inspired offering to the pedestrians of High Street. Our second honoree is CMHA's Bollinger Tower. Bollinger was built in 1985. The 100-unit building serves the elderly and stands prominently in the Short North landscape. Its $4.5 million makeover had many facets. On the interior, the property of the first floor was remodeled. New HVAC and electrical systems were installed. The lobby area was opened to the outside. The recreation room and the dining area were renovated. The corridors on every floor were renovated, and the building was made fully ADA accessible.
The predominant reason for this makeover was to enhance the lives of the residents we serve in that building, and also to bridge the relationship as a good neighbor with us in the Short North area, recognizing the importance of enhancing the facade of the facility along with blending with our neighboring businesses in that area.
The new exterior facade reflects, in a contemporary fashion, features of Italianate design. Since the tower stands in Italian Village, the architect, Ron Tilford, wanted to incorporate a sense of place and compatibility. He noted that many buildings in the village featured a large cornice on top. This observation translated to two metal cornices, which are actually called sunshades, along the roof line of Bollinger. Thoughtful landscaping completed the makeover. Michael Pistiola, senior landscape architect of KKG Studios, explained that their goal was to blend the Bollinger site better with the Short North.
We at the Columbus Metropolitan Housing Authority recognize, embrace, and appreciate the major transformation which occurred in the Short North area. And we too, as a viable partner and neighbor in the Short North area, wanted to also put our best face forward.
Our third Architectural Development Award goes to the Jackson on High. The developer was JBH Holdings, also known as John Botter and Brad Howe. The architect was Bernardi and Partners. The 44-unit 8-story structure now occupies what was previously an empty lot wedged between Jackson Station and Scully's.
In spring of 2006, when we first purchased the ground and the neighbor building, our goal was to do a 4-story condo building, and we thought that would be a kind of a tall order to get passed through the commission. And what we found out was 4 stories was going to be 8 stories, and all of a sudden the project grew, and I think we were lucky enough to work with some fantastic people.
Much detail was incorporated into the design. The upper floors are stepped back from the High Street to enhance a sense of continuity with neighboring buildings. The lower portion of the front facade is Victorian in nature, featuring a strong combination of masonry and glass. Multicolored brick was chosen to accentuate the surrounding environment. The tower portion of the Jackson is considerably more modern and largely glass, offering exquisite views of downtown, High Street, and surrounding communities. The Jackson includes a stainless steel lined rooftop pool, 91 parking spaces, and a fitness center on the ground floor. The units themselves are among the most remarkable in the district. They boast 28 unique floor plans ranging in size from 900 square feet to 2,500 square feet. Internal flex walls that allow rooms to be opened up or separated on a whim. Folding ceiling to glass nano doors leading to the balconies and ceiling heights of up to 28 feet.
By working with the people that we did and have been working with, it's allowing us to hopefully put together a nice project that the community can be proud of. And, we couldn't be happier working in this area, and we're very excited about it.
It's been really great to see the Jackson project develop. So exciting to see it finished and to know that the density in this end of the Short North is developing just as well as the density at the other end of the Short North, and we're really excited to see what else happens down here.